The Mahindra XUV300 is the newest subcompact SUV from Mahindra and has been launched in India with prices starting from 7,90,000 rupees for the base W4 petrol variant and going up to 11,99,000 rupees for the top spec W8 optional diesel variant. It goes up against established rivals such as the Maruti Suzuki Vitara Brezza, Tata Nexon and the Ford EcoSport. We have already driven the Mahindra XUV300 and were impressed with the overall package that it offers. The design of the XUV300 has been inspired by the cheetah, which refers to the front end and the profile of the car. It is edgy and stylish. With features such as dual-zone climate control with memory functions, modes for steering wheel, tire pressure monitoring systems, front parking sensors and so on, the W8 and more specifically the W80 are packed with first-in-class features. Also, the W80 variant gets 7 airbags, which is again a class-leading feature. The XUV300 will get a 1.2-litre petrol and a 1.5-litre diesel engine. The petrol engine makes 110 brake horsepower and 200 Nm of peak torque, while the diesel engine pumps out 115 brake horsepower and churns out a class-leading torque of 300 Nm. A 6-speed gearbox is standard and there will be no automatic for now.
This whole year we had said we were going to be launching 3 new platforms, which we have done in the third of the 3. And in terms of what it means in volume, clearly this is the biggest volume segment of the 3 segments that we have launched in. And more than volume, I think it also is a feeling of Mahindra is back.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason I'm saying Mahindra is back is that there was a lot of concern expressed over the last 3-4 years about us losing market share in UVs.
Yeah.
And even though we have been defending it, saying that when we go to our traditional frame-based vehicle, we have not lost market share. What we have not been able to do yet is launch winners in the segment of volume for the monocoque vehicle, the crossovers.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. And this is coming into a sub-segment that is 50% of the UV volume. And we were out of 50%. So when you're out of 50%, then obviously you cannot have market share. So therefore it becomes very important for us.
Triumph Motorcycles India has launched the 2019 Street Twin and the Street Scrambler in India. The new Street Twin is priced at 7,45,000 rupees and the new Street Scrambler is priced at 8,55,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi. For 2019, Triumph Motorcycles has updated the Street Twin and the Street Scrambler significantly. The motorcycles get an 18% pump in power, from 54 brake horsepower to 64 brake horsepower, which comes in at 7,500 RPM, and a torque output now stands at 80 Nm, all of which kicks in at 3,200 RPM for a Street Scrambler and 3,800 RPM for the Street Twin. Both motorcycles get a slightly different tuning as far as the output is concerned. The Triumph Street Twin also gets 2 riding modes, which are road and rain, while the Triumph Street Scrambler gets an additional off-road mode as well. ABS and traction control are switched off when you select the off-road mode on the new Street Scrambler. Other updates include new Brembo brakes and new suspension as well.
I think they are anyways important to us. I mean, just to give you a figure, all modern classics put together, both 900 and 1200, they contribute to about 55-58% of our volume in India. So that explains the importance of these motorcycles. Standalone Street Twin contributes about 25-26% volume. So it is no doubt one of the largest selling motorcycle for us, which is already doing good. So I think with these upgrades, the whole idea was that how to make this motorcycle even richer. And if you have seen our price, and we have also tried to give an offering which is much more value to the customer. So on one side the bike is much more pepped up, and it has more in it. On the other side, we have also brought down the pricing. So I think the overall value proposition to the customer is going to be much larger, and we expect this to go in our favor and help us in commercial business with this bike.
TVS Motor Company has launched the Kargil Edition of its Star City Plus commuter motorcycle at a price of 54,399 rupees ex-showroom Delhi. TVS says that the rollout of this edition is a tribute to the spirit and attitude of the Indian soldier, which resides in every Indian citizen. The Star City Plus Kargil Edition is inspired by the snowy peaks, unforgiving terrain of Kargil. The dual-tone scheme of white and green along with the camouflage graphics is perhaps the first of its kind seen on a two-wheeler and is definitely unique. The Star City Plus continues to get the same 110cc single-cylinder engine, which is air-cooled and produces 8 brake horsepower at 8.7 Nm of peak torque and is paired to a 4-speed transmission.
So if you love our videos, you've got to give us more power to bring you even more, and to do that, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button.